restarted. Okay, this is another episode of the comment section, and we are including my bestest, goodest friend. How are you today?
I'm doing all right, brother. I'm doing all right. Hey, what we looking at today?
So we got this woman that deeply loves her children, obviously, to the point of to the point of execution, obviously.
Goodness.
So let's
Yeah.
let's take a look at what they're
She
saying.
should be convicted. What would be your message to
Let's try to restart it.
them?
I'm so grateful for you that you never experienced even remotely what women experience in postpartum.
Yeah, and admittedly, she did admit to killing them, but the woman you see now.
Imagine admitting to killing somebody and then there's a but. Like it would have to be like a major but, wouldn't it?
Eh, I'm really just caught off. I mean, like from what I hear about it, 'cause I saw some other videos about this morning, and basically she admitted to doing it, and it's like a horde of women that's, I guess, not agreeing with the own accused uh guilty plea. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of weird how they're kind of like just placing blame or whatever. But yeah, I don't really see it.
And it is always kind of circles back to a dude. Like somehow, some way, a dude is the catalyst. It's gonna be a patriarchal
Yeah,
thing. But I don't know.
Is completely different from the woman who did that to her kids. And I think it's really difficult for people to hold two truths that may seem opposite simultaneously. She can be a wonderful, loving mother, and she did this horrible thing that she was so sick. I mean, I've seen the testimony every day. I can see how devastated she is, and I believe her. I believe her.
To the people
so basically she just trying to humanize her and say that, hey, anybody can go through this type of situation where they have postpartum depression. That doesn't mean that you're a bad. It's like, I guess she's trying to say like everybody's innocent until you kill somebody.
Men don't get the same grace when we start talking about PTSD.
Right.
So we're supposed to have some
I mean, we don't
sympathy
get the
for.
same grace on nothing, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, we
We
don't.
don't get the same grace on nothing.
It's
I'm just saying, like, just knowing what I know about, you know what I'm saying, about women or whatever, I can see where her thought process is. But am I saying that it makes sense in the context of what's going on? No. Like this lady said that she did what she did, and you're gonna be held to the consequences of what you did. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's just crazy that you have that many people that are willing to just stand behind someone that just did something that was so heinous. Now, I'm not saying that you gotta drag her name through the dirt and do all this other stuff, but to come out and support and all this other stuff, I don't see what that does. I don't see the point of that.
I mean, I heard they raised $1 million. It's probably more now.
A million. Well, I mean, shit. Well, damn. I would have been like, well, if a mother went to jail, I guess I hope it went to the kids. But in this case, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does the fucking $1 million go to?
I guess to her defense team. I'm
Oh, it goes
assuming.
to the legal. Oh, okay. So what?
But,
This is
but
wild.
but look at this.
Okay.
Went on a rampage today, destroying property, but it's okay because I had a tummy ache and I wasn't the same person an hour ago, right?
Yeah.
By this logic, Chris Benoit isn't responsible for his actions. He had CTE, brain damage, and was force fed medication to manage his pain. So I
I
mean,
mean,
that's what I'm saying when it comes to
true.
PTSD.
I guess. I guess it's not the fact that. I mean, like she is going to jail, right? I mean, like I mean, like, is that the consensus of what's
There's
going? I mean,
two
well,
outcomes. She either stays in a psychiatric institute for the rest of her life, or she's going to prison. From what I
well, she
understand.
might get the psychiatric. Because I will say the one thing that I did say that stood out about this whole situation was, I guess after she did it, she jumped off the balcony and paralyzed herself.
I guess she, I guess she was trying to commit suicide. I don't know. I don't want to like make up things, but sound like to me if I smoke my kids, you know.
Right, and I feel like that maybe led. I mean that I feel like that may have shown a little bit of remorse. It's not like you goddamn smoked your kids and then goddamn went out clubbing. You know what I'm saying? Or went out on a trip somewhere. Or you know what I'm saying? Like that's a different situation, I guess. And I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. Because me looking at this situation, I'm looking at it like, hey, you kill your kids. I get it. You was crazy at the moment, but look, three kids are gone. You got to take your ass to jail.
Like,
That's all I mean, that's really just how I'm cut close with it. Like, I mean, like, man, if they send you to jail or if they send you, but you going somewhere for a long goddamn time.
yeah, yeah.
That's just. I mean, that's just me as the judge or whatever the case may be. But I don't really understand what everybody is just so up in arms as far as like support. I mean, like, I think and not one time have I heard anybody mention the pain of a father losing three of his kids.
And essentially his
Eh,
wife too. Yeah.
Right, right.
They don't care. They don't care.
Like, I haven't heard anybody say anything about that. Like, I mean, I know I would be devastated.
Well, I did hear something today where he allegedly has a new girlfriend or something. So maybe I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Maybe one day
Uh,
if we have a Patreon, we can get a little more real. But until then, let's move
yeah.
on. Let's move on to the next slide.
Individual. That's a narcissistic, controlling individual. These are the same individuals who care what their daughters do with their bodies and how many body counts they have.
Slide to the next
These
one.
are sick individuals, okay?
Trend that you are tired of seeing.
Could you hear that one?
I'm tired of seeing men
Y-
breathe.
Yeah, it's just
Why do they keep
let's
doing that?
I don't know. Like,
Nigga, are you not a man?
slide to the slide to the
Like,
next
what the
one.
fuck we doing?
Let's find something. Hey, matter of fact, Ayo, you hear about what's going on in Gary, Indiana right now?
Oh shit! What you doing in
This
that
is genuinely
situation?
breakup worthy. And if we survive,
Did you
Matter
say
of
it?
fact, yeah. I said that anytime me and my wife is in the car, I'm driving.
That is that I hate not driving. So yeah, if yeah, if me and the old lady in the car. Honestly, the one time I remember I told you that one incident in how Cavalier Manor where it was just a simple cutoff and the person cut us back off, waving his hands out the window, then stopped.
Mm,
That was the one time I wasn't driving and I didn't have my pistol on me. So yeah, yeah, yeah. It is.
yeah,
You know,
that's that's an easy fix though. Like, I mean, I just typically drive when I'm going somewhere, and I don't know, like, yeah, I was never a big fan of not being behind the wheel when I'm traveling.
oh man, when we went up to Maryland the other day, it was a dude driving and he drove like a kind of like a maniac, and I'm like, God, I wish I would have drove myself.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
An astounding show of support today for Lindsay Clancy. Hundreds of women, all dressed in pink, cheered the accused mom as she arrives in a police caravan for her murder trial. Supporters ran across the field to greet Lindsay. Some came with their babies. They held a
Hey,
This is oh, that's wild. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I mean, like maybe you know what? Maybe I'm just out of touch with what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy here. Because I'm just like, there's no way, man.
We brought our dogs to a Michael Vick conference. I don't even want to see the comment section of this. Like that's keep it
That's
moving.
wild.
Another reason that women do not initiate sex is because, and I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Okay, hold my hand. It's because it's not sex worth having. No one is going to seek and initiate sex when it's not good. And a lot of times, women are not enjoying the type of sex that they're having in their relationships, and they do not have the heart to tell you. Now, I'm not saying you're.
You know what's funny about this topic is that
I'm,
every single chick ever think they the best at it ever, and you can't tell them otherwise.
I think that what the problem is that everybody sees this video. But the thing is, this message ain't for everybody.
I mean, I think that is a point. I think there's
So like
different
when
dynamics.
so like I, I don't know. It just seems like you'll see videos or whatever that are controversial, and they'll put those out towards um certain communities or whatever. But when I'm out in the wild, I never really hear people even discussing these things or certain topics. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like a
People are a lot
engagement
more
bait type post just to get
r-
people talking about it.
right,
Yeah.
right. Like I don't even think that these are things that people are thinking about because in my mind, I feel like sex is probably the easiest thing to get now than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as
But the
what
thing
she's
about
saying,
this
it's kind
though,
of like I think a lot of times maybe to counter what she's saying is that sometimes it's so easy it don't got to be good.
I mean, I think the I hear it from a lot of the dudes is that, they the fact that they have to use the term if I get lucky with my wife tonight. That sounds like that sounds terrible. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it has to be a thing. Let's see what the comments saying. We not willing to catch a body for a small PP. Now, these are the same people.
She was speaking to somebody.
Yeah, right. She was talking to homeboy.
Yeah, dude, she was speaking to somebody.
She said when your first thought is I shaved for that, it's usually over. See, look, there's the ED thing again. Mind you, ED is creeping up earlier and earlier, so choose the bear, ladies. So you gotta think, man. This some of these talking points, and this is why I made this series, is that it's one thing to look at what people are saying, but then we're looking at what real people are choosing to participate in and how they're choosing to participate. And this is showing that maybe people are drinking some of the Kool-Aid because she said she chooses the bear. In this situation, it ain't got nothing to do with no animals, my boy. Like,
I don't know. I just feel like it's real easy to hate men. It's real easy to just go with the status quo of what people feel like everybody else is saying. Because you see it all the time. People hold signs and don't even know what the words in their sign mean.
yeah,
You ask somebody for a definition, they'll be like, "I'm offended."
think this is like the comment that kind of annoys me. Sex was normalized to be disappointing for women and be more centered around men's pleasure. And I'm not even kidding. I mean, like we didn't have niggas in the 90s just screaming in the middle of the rain because they loved the coochie so much. Like, like, come
Hey,
on.
that was what a time to be alive.
This is not real, in my opinion. I think that they take taboo situations from Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and now they tend to romanticize each other's problems and make it their own. And that's that whole girl code ideology that sucks.
Mm,
Well, I can move on past old girl. I don't need to hear the rest of her statement.
yeah.
That's another Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, let's
You don't think he would start over Evan Mobley? You don't think Sure. So could Tim Duncan. Yes, he could put the ball on the floor.
From the
Because
3-point line,
yes,
he was not sizing
absolutely.
somebody up and putting the ball.
He was doing that to Shaq in the playoffs.
hey, pause it real quick. I heard Michael Jordan was asked about the GOAT debate the other day, and he was like, to to put it into the debate, it was basically a thing about time and era,
Hmm.
not necessarily who's the greatest of all time, because you really can't measure each player properly if you look at the time that they was in. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So it's I think that is always going to be a debate from the younger to the older generation of who they you know what I'm saying, who they think should hold the torch or whatever the case may be.
I think it's like taking like the $4,000 Alienware computer of 2011 and then saying it's just as good as, the 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 Alienware of 2026. It's like it was good for its time and it
Right.
was good. It's no doubt about it. It was nobody messing with it at that time. But if you put it in today's terms, maybe it won't be as good. I think the problem with the youngins, they just want to they when it comes to what came before them. They just want to
They
hate
want to
on
be
it.
better.
What they
Yeah.
want they want to hate on it. They gotta
I feel like
diminish. They gotta
it goes
diminish.
both ways. It goes both ways. Cause we always as the older generation, and I say us as the older generation because we got, you know what I'm saying, people that we consider are younger than us that are still adults. Uh we'll look at some of the stuff they'll do and be like, yo, that shit is work. But at the same time, they'll look at us like, oh, well, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just I don't know. Like, I mean, it really goes both ways, but I feel like if it really depends on just who you ask. It really does. Like, I mean, even when it comes to like fashion and stuff like that, like I never in my life would have thought niggas would be wearing rhinestones. I used to hate I used to hate getting stuff for my daughter back when she was younger. I was like, man, they didn't put rhinestones on everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, damn, like you can't get nothing, you can't get no regular jeans. Just some regular jeans. They gotta have rhinestones on it. And now I'm looking at what her wardrobe was when she was like 7 and 8. And now I'm looking at grown men. I'm just like, these niggas got rhinestones.
It
It
it's
started. It started with the belts. I mean, maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe that's what the women want. They want to see it. They want to. They want the rhinestones.
remember that episode in Boondocks where Riley was trying to punch the Gangstalicious dudes and he was like, these niggas is too glistening. That's what
Right.
I think of when I see niggas with rhinestones. I think the problem with the youngins is they do not
I'm not
respect
saying that you can't. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't wear it or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying it's for us. I feel like it was just so out of the left. Like is
You know, you thought the
is
skinny jeans was
so
bad enough, but now we putting
right,
rhinestones
right,
on them,
right,
you know.
right. Like yeah, it was just way. It's far from where we came from. You
It's
know what I'm saying?
they just don't respect what came before them. For him to talk about Tim Duncan in the way he's talking about, like you got to think with Tim Duncan played in the 90s, in the and through the 2000s, and we're talking about an era of basketball, a level of physicality, a level of of talent. It still had the hero ball era, and Tim Duncan played in on a team that did not even go for that. Like
Yeah,
arguably in most people's top 10 and is going to be in top 5 power forwards very easily, and he's comparing it to a guy because he can. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but it's no different than the music. Only sport that does not deal with it is football, because it's just football was way more diabolically more treacherous back then, and you don't hear football players talking about, oh, it was soft back then. Nah, you can't. There's no way you can say that shit for
right.
football. But basketball, we see how soft it is. We see how people, are traveling all over the place. I think I sent you that Instagram where the guy like stopped his dribble and took 2 steps forward and made it. I was like, that's not a travel. You don't know basketball. It's like, all right, man, yeah, go play
Yeah.
Fortnite. Go put the go put the basketball up and go play Fortnite. Let's see what the comments said about this one. You can't talk sports with these kids, bro. They didn't really see it. If you not at least 30, I'm not listening to your take at all.
And that's what I was saying. Like it's gonna be a because the young guys always got something to prove, and the old guys always have something to conserve. It's just it's the nature of it. So it's just like every story, shoot, where you have a senior player that's been leading the team for a couple seasons or whatever the case may be, and now they get a brand new hot shot rookie or whatever, and it's some type of turmoil between. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you've probably seen it a million times. I mean, whatever sport, I mean, you can think of. Like I think it's just something that just happens naturally amongst the younger and older men. Because I mean, shoot, I could probably see us being that. I'm being the same way in a sense when we was younger. So
Uh, I don't know. I don't remember hating on anything. I remember the old heads, especially when it came to like Rakim and Run DMC and uh, anybody that came before. They was like, man, you gotta go listen to them so you can understand how hip hop came to where it is. And now you say that to a YN, they be like, man, fuck them and fuck you too. And it's like, yeah, y'all, this is why y'all really are messed up for the future, because y'all don't really understand the past at all. Like there
yeah,
ain't nothing new under the sun, man. So like this dude said Lamarcus Aldridge in perfect health is better than Tim Duncan. That's why he got one like and 56 replies. Like they be saying some crazy. I know sports ain't really your thing, but this is blasphemy. Oh, it's another Lindsay.
I love
oh,
that saying.
all
You
right,
can lead a
Lindsay.
horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So I led a horse to water.
Okay.
The horse looked at it and said, "Is this tap?" I said, "No, it's a natural spring." He said, "I'm trying to avoid microplastics." So I filtered the water. Then he said it was too cold. So I warmed it up. Then he asked if I had a lemon. So I added lemon. He took one sip and said, "Actually, citrus triggers my acid reflux." So I made him a fresh glass. Finally, I said, "Do you want water or not?" And he said, "Wow, I didn't realize my hydration journey was such an inconvenience to you." I said, it's not an inconvenience. You
Mm.
keep telling me you're thirsty. He said, I am thirsty, but every time I express that, you immediately jump into solution mode. I said, the solution is water. He said, see, you're doing it again. The next day, he complained that he had a headache, no energy, and his mouth was dry. I said, you're dehydrated. He said, could you stop trying to diagnose me? I said, you're a horse standing beside a river. He said, I don't need judgment right now. I need you to hold space for my thirst. So I sat beside him and held space for 6 hours. Eventually, I got thirsty. I reached for the water. He said, wow, I wish healing came that easily for me. So I stopped bringing him to the river. Then he told everyone I abandoned him at his lowest. Now he hosts a podcast called Thirst is a Teacher. He still hasn't had a drink, but his boundaries are incredible. I love that saying. If you know a horse like this, send them this video.
It's like, do I send this to my wife or significant other? This is at first I was about to skip it, and I was like, hold up. When I read
He's going somewhere with this.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
cooking a little bit.
And like it says, sometimes helping someone becomes a full-time job they never applied for. And yeah, I totally get. I know I'm almost guarantee the comment section is like, do I send this to my wife? Oh, look at the ladies trying to hijack it. Oh, so this is how the one about flogging a dead horse
What's
came about? I don't know what that
what's
is.
flogging a dead foot? What's that? What's flogging? I don't know what flogging.
I don't know. These ladies don't even know he's talking about them. I guess he used him. I don't know. None of my I don't know. I never not want a solution. You know what I'm saying? That's never
Yeah,
like it just doesn't make sense to not want a solution to anything, especially if I'm coming to you for a problem. I know you got a friend that tends to not take your advice on the solution, so you know about this bullhead. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's a good watch. Let's go to the next one.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
I
yeah.
love women. However,
I'm lagging a little bit.
this Lindsay Clancy thing is leading
Did
me
it
to the
did it catch up?
inescapable conclusion that women are
No.
completely insane.
Are you still in the same are you at the next slide now?
Yeah, and I see your mouse moving, so I think we're caught up.
Well, I didn't post it now, so maybe we're not.
Yeah, it's false.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. It's a Lindsey Graham. I don't know if we want to go.
For all
Yeah,
of the
like
people that are supporting Lindsay
All of
Clancy,
these
just
are
riddle
about
me
her.
this, okay? Push her out of your
that's it,
brain,
bro.
okay?
Pause that real quick,
Oh, look at
bro.
this one.
When I
Father
wa
accused. My bad. Go ahead.
so when I woke up this morning, I knew nothing about this lady. Nothing. I ain't heard about her. I ain't even watched the news in the last
Mm,
past couple days. Like you know what I be on every morning.
mm,
So I wake up this morning though, and I just get on my phone, start swiping, swipe, swipe, swipe. Lindsay, 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 Lindsay. I'm just like, wait a minute, who is this lady? And why did she do what she did?
right, right.
And like it was like it's pushed on me. Like I ain't asked to see this lady this morning. But that's what it seems like the algorithm is doing right now. It's pushing that content to you. I don't know. That's a little weird. Cause I'm just saying, like, I get it. It happened. It was a very tragic situation. But every time I see the video on my feed, it ain't somebody I follow. It's just some random for you type, explorer type joint that hits your page.
It is definitely programming especially for the ladies. Think about it. It's gonna cause a different response in the young men. It's gonna make them turn that dial a little more on the I can't stand, I can't trust the way the ladies think nowadays because they already like that. That's why you ain't seen David Brattle since 2009. But
Yeah.
I look, this is we was just talking about it. Father accused of killing three daughters suffers from PTSD. Ex-wife's attorney says. So this is the same situation, but you know what I'm gonna do when it comes to this Chinese-looking guy? I guess I I'm gonna I'm gonna hold him accountable. Them are your babies. Like
Right. Like,
holding your child the first time. I remember when the doctors came in and when they give them that little shot on the bottom of their foot
yeah.
and when they let out that fucking deep cry and you look at the doctor, it's like I could snatch your fucking throat out right now. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. Hey, I give you one even worse, dog. When you got down, when you in there with your son or whatever, and it come time to do the circumcision. Oh my goodness.
So okay, see, I ain't been through that, you bastard.
That man, damn. I'm talking about boy, man, dog. The look I gave that damn doctor, bro. I'm just like, hey, man, just know.
Right. I'm about to hit you with a John Claude Van Damme roundhouse kick.
I'll do good.
Goddamn it. Oh, well, at least the people are. I think the people are getting it. They're gonna find a way to say her case is different. Well, they're gonna use the postpartum, and you know, I believe it's real, but I don't think it absolves people of culpability.
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that you wasn't in the state that you was in, but the problem is that the act that was done, it can't go uncharged. Like you can't just because if that's the case, anybody be like, I was crazy when I did it.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
the amount of
nah,
people
like
that are in prison for something as simple as drinking alcohol. That they're not the same person when they're drinking alcohol, but things can happen and they got to get held accountable. So same thing for people that she like if she would have took all her meds like she was supposed to and then did it, would that make a difference or would the meds
I
make
don't.
it not taking the meds that make you more crazy,
I can't even. You know what? I don't know, man. Because like, let's say you took some medication or whatever that was prescribed to you, and it caused you to do some whacked out shit or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that that's not even possible, and I'm not saying that this issue isn't unfortunate. I don't know. Like, I mean, honestly, I I hope I would hope that this isn't where we've got like as a people, so that people just feel like, hey, like we don't care about kids or anything anymore. Because it seems like that's what I mean. Even with all this stuff that's going on in the media right now, like I just hope we haven't got to that point. So I want to. I kind of want to believe the fact that hey, she wouldn't do this. She was completely out of her mind when she did it, and that's not the state of the average human being right now. And I
uh
think that's probably what some people are probably clinging to. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Because I mean, I'm trying to make sense of it because I'm trying to see like
it's not
because
it's
it's like
nonsensical.
people that it's like people that do drugs or whatever. You get a batch of some bad drugs. You was a regular person going to work doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Then you outside, goddamn,
Tweak.
yeah, right. And it's just like, well, shit. That will show you that yeah, motherfuckers can be out their mind. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So, but at the same time, it's just like, are you out of your mind conveniently? at the
Right.
time when you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Or
crazy
were
now
there
that I
other
done
things
killed
that,
3 people, but my
right,
intentions was
like,
to kill 3 people.
was you rubbing your face with peanut butter when you was telling your husband to leave the house? You know what I'm saying? Or was I calm and composed and be like, yeah, just go out and go ahead and get that, honey. I'll be right here with the, you know what I mean? Like, that's the difference.
Just gonna be here
I don't
squeezing
know.
my
Like,
children. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's a lot of
Okay, but did you know
speculation.
if you take
Yeah.
I just hope that justice is served and gotta shit, we gotta be more loving to the children.
This is what
Like, that's
happens.
just it.
Lindsay.
Look, we can't escape it.
All we need left is the dialogue. What do we got? So for the
I
announcer's
told
voice, I
you.
was thinking something like, round one, fight. I like it, but go lower. Round one, fight. No, your voice, lower. Oh, round one, fight. Here, smoke this whole cigar in one pull.
Round one, fight.
There it is. How about some character? Okay, so for the main character, Liu Kang, I was thinking of something like,
You know what the problem with those games is, whether it's Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, I mean Call of Duty, any of them, is I would hate to be a developer because if you change it too much, oh, it doesn't even feel like Call of Duty. You don't do enough, they was like, oh, this could be a DLC. It's the same game as last year.
Yeah.
You make it too
I
fast.
mean,
Oh, it's not competitive enough. Oh no, it's not for the casual gamer. Us guys that do a 9 to 5, we can't be sliding around on our knees. Like Call of Duty. you know,
yeah.
when you make it too slow and it's like, oh, you done ruined the competitive nature of it. Like I would like being a game developer. It seems terrible. You can't do nothing right. I don't know. Uh, I know you're not the gaming connoisseur, but I guess you at least with the Call of Duty, I guess you could get
No,
in
no, I feel it. I just shoot, it was a story that I heard. It was a dude that painted he, he made a painting or whatever, right?
there.
And he set it in the middle of the town or whatever, and he left a note by it saying that, hey, if you find a mistake, just make an X where you found the mistake. And he
Mhm.
comes back to the painting, and uh it's just covered in X's. And he's just like, man, I'm a horrible painter. I just can't believe that there's so many discrepancies on my painting. And he had a friend that knew that, you know what I'm saying, it's not you. It's how you preface the question. And he
Yeah.
said, take the painting, put it out there, and word it like this. If you find a mistake, fix it.
Yeah.
Leaves the note, leaves the painting, they come back, not one mistake on the painting. And the difference is that everybody can come to you with a critique of what you could have did better, but
Mhm.
not everyone can come with you with a solution to what you need to be better.
And
So like,
it
yeah, go ahead.
it's like it's a part of the TikTok brain, and I think that we're seeing the every game is going through this lack of content thing when we used to get content quarterly or a little longer than quarterly. But like arc raiders, for example, there's guys that put 250 hours in the game in 2 months and then says, oh, the game is stale. The game ain't doing content updates. And I'm thinking to myself, you need a
250 hours in a month?
in a couple of months. I mean, shit, in 3 months is a lot, right?
I mean, I don't think, well, I mean, I'm not like the ultimate gamer and everything, so I can't speak on some of this stuff. But I don't think I played anything that long.
And I got over 1,000 hours in Call of Duty, over 1,000 hours in Battlefield. I got 400 and some hours in Arc Raiders myself, but I'm not sitting around and saying the game is lacking content. I need to, go into my
You-
gaming library and play something else if it's getting
yeah.
stale. I don't,
I mean,
you know.
I, I would contest to how good the game is that you played that long
Yeah.
and were that addicted to it to the point where you need something new so soon. Like, to each his own. Um, all you gonna do is wait anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can complain all you want to, but either you gonna make a game, get hired to change the game, or whatever the case may be, or you just gonna wait for the next DLC like everybody else.
Oh yeah. It's all gonna change when GTA 6 come out anyway. All right. So we're
Hey,
gonna do one more slide.
I was about to say, was you about to go off on GTA 6? Because I was about to ask you something about it.
What's that?
So, did you hear about the dude or the person
That
that's
le-
leaking? Yeah, the footage or whatever, and it's like he's not even doing it for any like monetary gain or anything. He's just doing it just because, for the love of the game.
I I I seen articles, but I haven't read up on it because it's a story that doesn't really I don't really care about. Cause I hate the way they're even look IGN worded uh what did they say the other day? They said GTA release date has been it was like moved been leaked or something or moved up. And I clicked on it, and then to come to find out it was about that person that just leaked the footage. But they worded it like GTA was coming out in the end of August, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, come on, IGN, y'all. That's why nobody like y'all now, 'cause y'all like the cap. But I don't know. I think I think I'm gonna pre-order it in the next couple of weeks and try to pre-download it when they give me the chance because I wouldn't wait until whatever date it is that night to try to download GTA because the servers are gonna be crazy. I think that's the main
Well,
reason why they're not dropping the online day one.
well, shoot. From what I heard, they saying that that's not even in talks yet. They just want to give you the story mode, and it's gonna be a little minute until they drop that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was like that when the other GTA came out. So it came out
This
8 months later or something like that.
this what I'm thinking about though. So I also heard that they're not dropping it on PC to
Right,
start out with.
right.
So what if that's the big drop? Like so as soon as you do the story mode or whatever for everybody that got it on console or whatever, and then when they drop the online joint, that's when they drop it to PC.
I'm thinking that because you have to have I don't know what it is with society, but if they can cheat, they will or whatever. And you that's the problem that they ran into with crossplay is that now us console players that never had to deal with cheating on this level, we're now dealing with the cheaters, and that's why a lot of people turn crossplay off. And
Mm,
and I guess it's just a part of the game. I just don't get why I don't get it. I couldn't play Call of Duty knowing that all of my shots are gonna be headshots. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I would want it to be my own by my own merit and my own skill, but
And that's why I never really understood that because it's not even I mean, I I'm not even saying like I'm a cheater when it comes to like gambling or whatever, but it's like it's not even a thing like oh it's money on the line and it's causing people to cheat. There's
hmm
nothing really on the line that you're gaining from cheating on the game. Like
I agree.
I I never really just saw the point of doing it. Like it was kind of Yeah, I don't know why that took off so well. I mean, it might have been something that the kids, you know what ends up happening? Somebody figures out how to do something, and then it becomes a new technology, and people want to experiment with it. And I think
Hmm.
that's probably just what it is.
I think I think this tells you. I think something like that tells you that if things did go like draconian or a purge like situation, that people are gonna be cutthroat as fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I mean, I
You
already
grew up where
expected that. Oh yeah, what's this?
yeah, this will probably be the last slide because it don't probably don't feel like it. We're at 45 minutes. So,
Oh wow.
um, two different languages, same house. Let's go.
chaotic pet energy?
The dreaded long division. Watch me do this problem. Five goes into nine one time. There are four left over. Five.
No,
That's because you're not following the case. You're not following the case well.
no.
What is so hard for you to go to a bar and approach a girl on a nice way? Hey, I was looking at you. Like, would you like to have a drink?
Have like a genuine
You know, like I'm
conversation.
sending
Try.
you a drink. Like, what do you do? Like, what's your name? If a girl says, I'm really not looking into talking to you, fine,
That's fine.
good. People nowadays they so bad with rejection. You know, like they can't
You think that's what it is,
accept
rejection?
Yeah, like you afraid of the rejection, so therefore you won't go to talk. Like you have no balls to go and talk to that person. What is so hard for you to go to a bar and approach a girl?
I think that I think this is why the old school brothers is winning. Because I do agree that she has a point that the younger generations don't like to approach. But I think we have to look at the timeline of how we got here and and
I think the Me Too movement had a lot to do with why men don't
yeah.
approach women. Uh, but I'm not saying. I mean, like, look, man, everybody should do what they can afford. Like what they say. I seen a meme the other day where it was like the difference between uh, uh, flirting and sexual harassment
It's whether somebody's
is if
attractive
she
or not.
right.
Yeah.
So I mean, do what you can afford to do, and a lot of people don't feel like they can afford to do much. So that's why I guess they don't.
I mean, people are drinking less, or at least the younger generations is drinking less, and
A,
in
a
retro,
whole lot less, apparently. Yeah, they're saying that shoot, the all the major liquor companies are down like 40%.
yeah. And I'm thinking that that's becoming a problem for the clubs. The clubs are shutting down, and I think the rise of the rise of cannabis use is up, tenfold almost. So I think in a
Yeah.
lot of these guys say, man, I can take $70 and buy a new game. I can go puff a little bit, or if I want to have some libations as far as alcohol, I can play Call of Duty with the boys, puff a little bit, and not have to go through any rejection. And I can swipe left and swipe right on whatever app, and you know, try my luck there. But she doesn't seem like she doesn't seem like if she didn't like you, she would be the nicest about it. And honestly, it's being
I mean, but I think her thing is probably she's not getting the attention that she wants because I mean, based off of the question alone, she feels like men aren't approaching women anymore. So maybe she feels like she doesn't get the attention that she used to.
I think so. I think so too. And if being my age, you done bought a few drinks in your life. There's nothing worse than buying the drink and then not being able to execute the order to put it in a stock a stock term, you know what I mean? And that's why, you might do it a couple of times when you're younger, but then you make sure that they're giving you those choosing signals and it's loud and screaming, like, ah, you know what I mean? Like, come talk to me,
Yeah.
and then it's all right, you can go do what you gotta do. But I think
But
I think that's why the older generation is winning, man, because we would still approach and we don't got fragile egos or whatever. So,
yeah, he used to cook each other. Like that was,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? We came up from the time of joking on each other. Like that was still legal.
Like this person said, the rejection is fine. The Oscar nominated disrespect we get for the approach is the problem. So,
He's an Oscar nominated. Okay, hey,
nope, they want free shots.
that's funny.
Was the time, when was the last time a girl bought a guy anything at the bar to drink? But I think
I
this is,
mean, I don't think that's what men is looking for, but uh, I I do feel like you know what? Not even to like hate on women or to hate on men or anything like that. I think people just need to let people just like everybody need to just calm down and realize like, hey, we all people, we all make mistakes. We everybody's just so tense and just out for themselves. You're not even thinking about how someone is coming to approach you. Like let's say I'm out at the club or whatever, and a woman approached me
hmm
and I don't find her attractive. I'm not going to make her feel bad for approaching me,
all right.
but I'm also going to be a gentleman about the situation and and be real with it. Be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We had a nice conversation or whatever the case may be. Maybe we could be friends, that whole deal. But as far as like, who the fuck do you think you is to think that
hmm
you could talk to me? Like, nah, like that's not how you handle anybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think if we were just a little bit more, I hate to say compassionate, but
I mean, I think just a
just put
little
yourself in the other person's
courteous.
shoes. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just common courtesy and not being
A dick.
right.
I think for me, a lot of them, and we went through this in our era, man. A lot of them, you're killing your chances when it's three or four of y'all in a group. We're not signing up for that. I'm not sending no drinks over. I'm not doing nothing. So, and they can ruin themselves by how they dressed. If they dressed a little more provocatively, maybe that look it can be intimidating. So, and I ain't talking about like a dude is scared of her. You know what I mean? That's nonsensical, but you know what I mean. It's like, she might be a little bit out of my league. And we all can feel like that at times. Like if she hops out of Bentley with red bottoms on, hats off to her. But I don't I
Yeah.
don't got nothing for her, right? So if they're going to the club with four or five friends and they all dress provocatively, and I know it's a club, but there's levels to it. Um, Maybe that's the reason why you're not getting approached no more. And and then you hear some of the ladies they be like, I be in my bonnet, some sweatpants, flip flops, and a big shirt, and I getting hollered at the gas station. So that should tell
It's
you a
because
lot.
all that other shit ain't necessary.
Yeah.
Like some people just are regular people where you don't have to have a BBL
LLB.
and and eyelashes longer than goddamn my fingers. You know what I'm
Longer,
saying? Like all that ain't necessary.
longer,
Like I think people need to go back to the natural.
longer than the other side of the pillow. God damn it.
Hey,
But yeah, man, we have 54 minutes, so I think it's a good spot to stop it at. But it's definitely going to be a series, and we're gonna use other platforms. It won't just be Instagram. We got threads to look at. I guess we could do YouTube Shorts. I got a couple of longer form videos we can do with tonight's conversation because I think that's gonna be funny. I think we're gonna have a good time with that one. So.
You said a nice conversation. What's that?
It's a place where ratchet people go to get ratchet advice from supposedly people that are not married trying to tell people about relationships and stuff. So, Cheyenne Bryant was a part of them for a little while. So,
Mm.
yeah, we'll definitely do more, but until next time, we'll holla.
To see the full video, visit my YouTube channel. Head over to 2387 Productions 2 now.